Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Roll20 Presents Dungeons of the Mad Mage. So, you find yourselves in this, like, weird banquet room. You found the buffet of the Mad Mage, I guess. So, what are you gonna do? We fade back in, and there's this big table with food and wine, and...
I tell my skeleton to come over to me, and I pat it on the shoulder and say, at least you'll never leave me.
I would, Adam, like to identify the mages in the mural and generally be a fawning fangirl of.
Perfect. Yeah, it's like all the best ones in one place.
All
it's
the best
like,
ones.
Yeah. You see Snillick and his cat Snowball, Tasha and Otto, Mordenkainen. They're all the good. They're all here. All the best ones.
Yeah, she's trying not to look like it matters, but she's like looking over every detail.
Yeah. Raceland in the background trying to look like they're not at the party, but they're at the party. Yeah. Yeah, totally.
So
Gandalf for some reason.
Does dead wizard or dead cleric or whatever her name is, does she have anything else on her other than like?
She has an obsidian holy symbol, which if you want to make a
I want to know
check.
what god this horrible.
Yeah, what god have you just offended?
God of invisible.
Yeah.
Yeah. What religion check?
Yes, please.
No,
I get a 10.
Okay, a 10 is enough to recognize the holy symbol and the god and their main thing. This is a holy symbol of the goddess Shar.
Oh, fuck Shar then.
Of Sunny and Shar. And she's the goddess of... Oh, this is appropriate. She's the goddess of loss, as well as darkness and night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's the night singer, the dark lady. Darkness, loss, night, secrets, and forgetfulness.
She's like the opposition of Saloon, right?
I think they're sisters, yeah. And they hate each other.
So she just has, that's the only thing of value.
Let me see. So she has that. She does not have a weapon. She's got chainmail. She has a broken neck.
Mm-hmm.
You can't really take that. No, she's just dead.
I kick her.
Okay, she doesn't respond.
If only you'd been a better cleric, then Haleth would have stuck around longer. You piece of shit.
Jewel, the holy symbol that you have, the holy symbol of Joaquin, is worth 25 gold if you want to sell it. But if you bring it back to a temple, they might do something nice for you.
They might reduce the interest rate on the.
Yeah, they might give you a 0.0% APR loan for your next home ownership purchase. If you're thinking about buying a wagon, I hear you're fucking rich. So, yeah. So she's dead. And you are in this room.
How mad do you think you'd have to get someone for them to come back from the dead to try and kill you? I could probably do that, right?
Say smash cut to like the tavern where Macaria's revenants meet. Like,
I think when Macaria says I could probably do that, Jewel just like nods, like I'm confident in your ability to achieve these lofty goals.
Mm-hmm.
It is like kind of poking around on the floor, trying to find like invisible people corpses.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything.
That's sad.
So you have to be strong enough that a god takes interest in reviving your fallen foes. I don't.
Yeah, it doesn't specify. It doesn't specify what creates a revenant, right? Like it's just their emotions, but we don't know that it's empowered.
God, right? The god brings them back.
I don't know.
Honestly,
investigate
the magic of hatred.
Yeah, right. Like it doesn't. I think it's a. I don't know. I don't think that you have to petition a god. Who's the Forgotten Realms god of revenge?
I don't know.
There's got to be one, right?
We talked about this before, didn't we? We decided it probably would have been Markle, but obviously isn't anymore.
He's not the god of revenge.
The name of the god of. God damn it. The name of the god of revenge in the Forgotten Realms, known also as the Doombringer, is Hor.
We've had this conversation.
His name is Hor.
His name is
Oh yeah.
His name is Hor.
Oh, hey,
We've been here. I remember. Anyway, I like to believe it's short for Jorge.
Revenge.
It's a wonder that I haven't run into more revenants. really. I'm
Why,
sure there's
why would you say that?
How long have we been?
No, I just mean do you mean that you think there should be more of them, or?
Well, yes. I mean,
But don't they go against your belief of like the death should remain death, like, and they should be dead because they have autonomy and they're back and they're doing their own thing?
well, yes, but it's still curious.
I suppose. I mean, it has to be a lot of hatred, you'd imagine, to bring someone back. It's like a lot of necessary revenge. Not just
Someone that could hate someone that much.
enough to supersede death.
But why would you? Why would you want? I don't know. Well, I suppose it's for the best that he's dead. Even if he is fucking worshipping Joaquin for who knows what reason.
That's right. Somewhere. Well, the reason is so that he gets rewarded with a baller afterlife.
Yeah, like money, probably.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so here's the thing. Can you take it with you?
No, but you get a replacement when you get there.
Okay,
Right.
so you can't
Probably
take it with you.
walking night funerals aren't about there's no grave goods. You don't burn like the things people own. You sell them because selling shit is like sacred. But you probably make a sacred accounting of everything that they owned when they were alive and put it with their corpse when you get rid of them, so that when they arrive in the afterlife, they have their invoice for Joaquin to be like, give me all my cool shit back in the afterlife.
It's like a medieval bank.
Yeah.
I don't
Just
like
have
that.
branches in life and death.
That's right. Yeah.
Easy.
So if I hate people too badly, would I? No. Murkle's not about hatred.
Well, that would be, you want a tortured backstory. Play a revenant who worships the god of death, right? Because you're like, I shouldn't have come back. Right.
So the only way that Macaria would come back is if more of Murkle's work needed to be done, right? Because otherwise he would never.
We talked about this. It's not the gods, right? It's you. If Macaria cared more about accomplishing something in life than joining Murkle in death, then she could come back as a revenant, theoretically.
And only if that thing was to kill a bunch of people.
To kill a bunch of people, yeah. And she'd be a walking blasphemy. So you had to add self-loathing onto there.
I mean,
stop planning for your future. Live in the now. So can I remind you, Macaria, there is a table covered in food and wine sitting in front.
Wait. There's wine over there?
I specified.
I didn't hear the wine part.
Filled to overflowing.
Definitely wanted to check if it was real.
Yeah.
Okay, well, after I feel like strangely sorry for myself because of my undead boyfriend, I noticed that there is wine, and what better way to drown your sorrows than with free alcohol?
Yeah.
So where's that?
It's on the table down at the south wall, under the beautiful giant long portrait.
Me and my skelly boy.
Okay. So when you approach, you feel somebody or something like stop you. You feel like invisible hands like push you back slightly.
Excuse me.
And then a plate lifts itself up off of the table, floats itself over in front of you, and then an empty goblet floats out and holds in the air in front of you, just like
I'm more
floating there.
In that, can I take the goblet?
You try to take the goblet and it's like pulled away from you.
Excuse me. This isn't how you serve people. You have to let them have.
There's nothing in it. The goblet's empty.
Macaria, I don't think you were invited.
Well, there is a plate and a goblet in front of you, but you keep trying to grab it and take it away from them. And they're
mostly just the goblet.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe if you sat at the table.
Is there chairs?
No, it does appear to be a buffet. Oh. Yeah.
Can I just like reach past the floating empty goblet and go for like a wine bottle? Yeah.
You feel a hand slap your wrist. Like, no. Just you feel a faint like.
What about manners? Maybe if you ask. Do you want the wine or not?
Please, may I have some wine?
So a jug suddenly lifts up and floats over and pours you a big thing of wine. A napkin floats up off the table and tucks itself into the front of your shirt. And then the goblet is presented to you.
Now can I take it?
Yeah.
Does a musical routine suddenly start?
But it's invisible, so you can't hear it.
That's not what invisible. You can still hear invisible things. Otherwise, the invisibility spell would be a lot more valuable. Anyway, I grab for the goblet.
In my opinion, servants should be both unseen and unheard, but that's not the spell. So.
Do they let me take the goblet?
Yeah. It's given to you.
Oh, I like look at it and I'm like, well, if it's poison, it's poison. So like, fuck ever, and I drink it.
Let me see if it is poison.
If it's poison, it's poison. Like whatever.
I love that you're just like, fuck it, wine in the dungeon.
No, it's delicious.
Sick.
Yeah.
This is way better than that goblin bullshit.
Yeah. No, the other three of you, Rin, Jewel, and 8, you feel yourselves being like gently nudged towards the table.
Like I try and like gesture. I'm like, I don't have a mouth.
And you still like it just keeps like nudging you.
Eight, get them to fill you in and I'll take it off your hands. While she's like slowly, like not slowly, very quickly.
No, it's
her.
my wine. Just like tip it on my own head.
Yeah. So yeah, what do you do? You all get nudged up towards the table.
Yeah, Jewel will partake.
I suppose like Makaria drank it and didn't die or like turn purple or anything.
Says thank you.
Yet.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very polite to my invisible servant friends as I get served up whatever fare there is.
All right. Yeah. So you get food and wine as much as you want. 8. You
Mostly wine.
You get a plate piled up with potatoes and roast meat and vegetables and.
I was gonna see if like what they conjured for me.
So it's not conjured. It's all like on the table. So you watch like a knife float over and like cut a leg off a turkey and put it on a plate.
But does it do that early video games thing where it takes the potato and like it's still there because it doesn't like deplenish?
It doesn't despawn the original potato. No, it does seem to be, but as it takes food away, very, very slowly, you can see the food reconstituting itself. It looks like it will eventually replenish, but it will take time.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I think this is a spell, isn't
Are
it?
we
There's
allowed
a
to
spell for this.
I mean,
Yeah,
I could.
I like that, Rin. Like, cool. Well, this is great, but can we leave?
Why would you want to?
So
There's free
So Rin,
wine.
you are currently holding a goblet and a plate with some food. You look around. The room is otherwise like it's got some desks and stuff on it, but what are you gonna do?
I think like I set the goblet back down and I say like,
Is it empty? Do you drink all your wine?
yeah.
Okay.
And then I set the goblet back down
Yep.
and I declare sort of like openly to the room that like, thank you very much. It was delicious and I hope to partake in the future. But for now, I have business to attend to.
Did you eat everything on your
out.
do you eat everything on your plate?
I think as much as like before you're like totally full, if you know what I mean. Like there's probably some like a little bit left on the plate, but like
Okay.
not that.
Right. So if you have so you set the plate down and it's still got food on it.
Yeah.
The plate is like nudged back towards you, and as you turn, you feel a hand on your shoulder like turn you back towards the table.
I'm like, okay, like finish off like the last pieces that are on the plate and then try and get up again.
Okay. Again, same thing. You start to turn and you get like pushed back towards the table. Makaria and Jewel, you're not done eating.
Oh, no.
Right? Like you have Makari's drank like 3 goblets of wine and there's still food in the table.
Oh yeah, no, it's like she's like snacking, but for the most part, it's just to have a better vehicle for the wine.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so there's still food in front of Makaria. Jewel.
I look to between everyone and be like, I don't think that if there's still fare available, we're going to be allowed to leave.
Well,
Eight
it's
picks up-
rude to get up when other people are still eating, Rin.
8 picks up the plate with all the food and just literally just smashes it.
Okay, yeah. So you smash the food. There's like mashed potatoes sliding down your chassis. Chunks of food like fall.
And I do the thing as well, like rub my stomach.
So immediately you get like fussed over. A bunch of napkins pick themselves up and start like cleaning you off. And you feel yourself being pulled away from the table. Do you let yourself get moved away?
Sure.
Okay, so you get pulled over to the other side of the room, and like stood next to one of these desks. The desk opens, and various like soaps and stuff come out of it, and they just start like cleaning you off. And you get the vague sensation that these invisible servants are embarrassed for you having spilled your entire dinner on your face. And they're just like, oh, don't worry about it, we'll take care of you. And they like pull you over to the corner and like clean
Like a
you
toddler.
up.
Makaria like looks over and is like still drinking and pointing and laughing.
So no, Makaria, when you turn to look, you feel like fingers on your chin. Turn your head back to the table, like don't look.
Excuse me, you're not my mother. I don't remember my mother.
You're gonna talk back to the unseen servant.
I bet that she wouldn't have done that. Maybe she would have. I don't know.
You're like, you're not my mother. Wait, are you my mother?
No, I'm not. I'm like, you're not my mother. And then I do the like, I'm already drunk and now I'm sad that I'm an orphan.
Yep.
Aww.
So yeah, so as long as you eat, or attempt to, in Eight's case, once as you pointed out, Makaria, like once the table is clear, everyone is then dismissed.
Makaria hiccups.
And I think there is a polite offer of dessert, right? Like there's like a pie, but you're allowed to say no. Like a little slice of pie like floats out, and if you're like, I'm okay, then it like demurely like goes back, like, oh, it's fine, I'm sorry, like you're very full.
Another one.
I want this table for the tavern.
Do you have any wine to go? I would love to take some of this with me.
I think probably, Makaria, a cup of coffee is brought to you. Like, okay, you had a little too much. Just calm down.
I don't like. Why? Fine. Do you have whiskey?
They're not. You are cut off, Makaria. The invisible servants will no longer give you alcohol.
Nice.
If I had a mother, she wouldn't cut me off. She would let me drink however much I please.
Me too.
You notice, if you look behind you, or Rin, maybe you notice this, one of the invisible servants has picked up like a brass, like copper pot, or a brass chamber pot, and it's like
waiting for me.
Yeah, bringing it over in case Makaria vomits into it, like just in case they don't want to get it on the floor. And like another one is like pulling her hair back just in case. Like, okay. You feel someone patting your back, Makaria, like, okay, there you go.
They don't know how much of an alcoholic I am.
She'll probably.
It's fine. I've been way more drunk than this.
She'll probably be all right. I say, like, trying to reassure our invisible servant, and if I'm allowed, I get up and I walk away from the table, so it's not to continue the operation.
Okay.
I'll come back for you.
Jewel eats, and then she leaves.
Okay.
She might pack a snack for later if they let her. She'd be like, "Can I?"
Yeah, you fold it into your napkin. Like,
she
take some
shoves breadsticks in her pockets.
Yeah.
No.
Like has a small like animal in her mouth. Just walks off with it.
Skeleton, you're the only one who understands me.
The skeleton
but it's like a marzipan mouse.
doesn't understand.
Yeah, decorative one.
No, skeleton understands me because all it does is a direction of my will. It understands
That's all you ever wanted.
more than everybody.
So Halaster's in the painting, Halaster's eyes follow you as you leave the room.
You're great. Yeah. Well, that wasn't a melty mouth pile of eyeballs.
That's true, it wasn't.
No, but that
They're
isn't
more
to say
melting up there.
Further down the hallway, we won't experience something.
Right.
Why don't you lead the way, Drunk Makaria?
Drunkaria.
I think that would be a wonderful idea.
She like puts her arm around her skeleton and says, "You wouldn't abandon me once you fulfilled your revengeance, would you?" And goes up down the hallway. Yeah. So just give me a second to figure. Sorry, I've got to zoom. Is done.
You find very quickly the hallway is a collapsed pile of rubble.
I can't go any further. It's just a pile of rocks. 8.
Alright. Back this way then.
You want to dig? No? Okay.
Let's go this way. Just
Oh,
this
all right.
little
All right.
swizzle down here.
There's no melting of eyeballs at all. There's no
Yeah,
melting.
I mean it's all in the art. But as you come around the corner here, there's another area down here that is all collapsed and broken, and then a little.
I think we
tunnel.
already saw that.
Yeah, little tunnel
I
right
bet
here.
it's up here.
Yeah, chances are pretty good that that tunnel goes through to meet up somewhere up there.
I'm going through it.
Hey, you want to squeeze in there? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Squeeze,
Yeah.
squeeze.
Partially collapsed tunnel. There's a rough-hewn stone walls all around you as you move through.
Perfect. All right. What are we heading off to next?
Yeah, let's take a look at what is available. So you've seen the area below you. Just give me a second to get the whole last map going here. I think that there is a hallway, something over on the southwest of you, like over here.
Yeah, there was that hallway we sent a Salatin down, and then it got completely eviscerated, and we just sort of walked.
Yeah, I felt it cease to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, we thought there was like a gibbering noise down there from many mouths or something.
Yeah.
There's also the hallway full of dragons. There's the dragon hallway.
Yeah.
And then additionally, I don't think we ever quite figured out how to make that 4 statue thing where the Modron was work. I don't even know where that Modron is. I assume he's just been leashed back to his starting position.
I thought he was in the bag.
No, you can't put the Modron in the bag.
So
I took it and I put him in a harness.
Yes,
like a papoose.
you did, but he's been replaced by a bag of seawater.
wait, so where's the
Hey, like let's try the gibbering, the gibbering. Maybe that goes somewhere useful.
Yeah.
where's no we need Sean.
Yeah, but if he is somewhere in here, we don't know where.
Maybe he's with all the mouths.
Like
Whatever.
there
Yeah,
could
we-
be something up here. I
We,
say.
no,
because
we should look
suggest that there could
because
be, but
he went up that way and he went down. So if we head west to this intersection and look for tracks or
like
the
here.
direction he was going, because that's where he would have come out from the trap hallway. And
I'm
come
good at track. I'll track.
I'm good at track. You pull out a shot put.
Let me just throw this javelin. Take it from me. Just let
out.
me.
Let me help you with that tracking because
So the two of you are going to look for
Wait.
spider tracks.
Okay. I'm gonna look on the ground. She does
Like-
that thing where she basically really quickly folds her body forward and then ooh,
Almost
wait a
falls
second.
over.
I'm fine. Everything's great. I've been rationing my flask wine, and I didn't ration it at all, so it's much better.
Okay. So make your survival check with advantage. Nice, a 20.
20.
Sean, 2 bugbears and 2 humans definitely went south.
That way down there. 100%.
perfect.
100%
Let's go that way.
murder.
We hope.
Goddamn, Makaria.
Let's do this. I'm ready.
Do I see anything as I come around the corner?
You just see hallway.
Okay.
Long hallway.
All right. As you know, there's a little bit of input lag. I assume the rest of the party is keeping up with
Yeah.
me.
I assume that's the case. We're all gonna make our way down this hallway. Now you've been down this hall before, right?
Right.
We've seen this hall. It branches off to the left fairly quickly to the archway with the tree, the dead tree carved into the keystone. Remember that?
Does that spider face asshole know how to use those stupid doors?
I assume you are. I'll tell you when the tracks stop because one of them is injured. There's dots of blood on the ground. They continue going in this direction.
Spider
Yeah, I
face
stopped one.
assholes.
Well,
Somehow, for some reason, that got me. I don't know.
Yeah, so it continues. It continues this way if you want to continue tracking.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Rock and roll.
Mm-hmm. I'm just going wherever me and
I
the
really like that while we're doing this, we have someone in chat whose name is Uncomfortable Sean. I'm sorry, Sean, you're being hunted.
You shouldn't have had a spider for a head.
Yeah, if your face wasn't a spider face, then.
Oh no, I ran through into the wall.
Okay, stop, McCray. All right, so it continues this way, and then you get to this intersection where it the tracks, the blood dots, maybe you see like a bloody handprint or something on the wall. Continue this direction.
Which direction?
Southward.
That way. Hey, I hope that you're ready for murder, because that's where we're going to. We're gonna go to Murder Town.
I was born ready, literally.
Yeah, and you've become less ready as time goes on. I'm personally not about that.
I'm bored of this conversation.
Okay, hang on there for a second. I just have to check something in the other room. Okay, all right.
Oh, this makes sense where he'd go. This was the other Xanathar hideout.
So you come around the corner, you see where you fought, you see the discarded remains of the beholder, the zombie beholder, which is all just turned to mush now. You see the fighting pit and its blood-stained floor.
Is that way? Probably.
Yeah.
Why are we going after this guy? I don't remember. Oh, right. That city with the fighting demigods.
Shh.
What?
What?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Can you talk louder?
So Jewel, while Makari is making a big to-do, you can slip ahead if you want to sneak, right? Because they're being she's being a distraction, and you have the opportunity to sneak ahead.
Yeah, that's what I kind of wanted to get at.
Yes, you're like Makari. Stay here for a second.
Pit, right? That's where.
What's that?
They're going towards the fighting pit, right?
So maybe the tracks muddle here. This is the end of the end of the line, really, because this area has a ton of tracks anyway. So
that's fair. So Jewel stealths up.
Yep.
With the 16.
Yep.
And then she will sneak around this corner first.
Okay. You see an empty room.
Okay.
Now it's been a little while, and I don't know if I moved this onto. I did. There's a secret door. Okay, you can still see the S.
That's where they would have gone to hide.
Yeah, so she goes up to the secret door and like listens against it, I guess. Like, does she hear anything?
Make a perception check.
24.
Nice. All right. So we literally just cut to the other side of the door. We see Shun and his horrific spider face. We see two injured humans and some kind of impassive looking bugbears. And one of the bugbears turns to Shun and says, "They're outside." And Shun is like, quiet. It's a dead end. If we just stay here, then they won't know that we're in here. And then when they leave, we can sneak out. And one of the humans is like, "What?" And he says, "Sneak out of the secret door." And he's like, "Oh, all right." And one of the bugbear that spoke is like, "They're not leaving." And you hear all of this, Jewel.
Jewel backs up from the door, like just a little bit quietly.
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna make a check. Now there's a wall between you, and you're very stealthy, but I gotta see if they.
Yeah, so she moves into kind of like the middle of the room, and then she makes very direct eye contact with Rin. To be like, "I am lying right now. This is a performance."
Gotcha.
They're not here. I don't know where they could have gone. Perhaps we should try a different hallway.
Yes, of course. If they're not here, then they must have continued down southward or down that other passage. I don't know.
All right. Well,
okay, hang on. Everybody, just hang on for a second. I need to check something.
I'll track some more, I guess.
Okay. All right. That's all I need to know.
Maybe it went this way. Like, does another like falls like forward, holds herself back, looking at the ground.
While she's saying this, she's like pointing at the door, being like,
It's like trying to pull Macaria like around the corner with them, so that
I don't speak thieves can't.
Shut
Joel, I don't know what you're talking about.
Shut up. We're doing an ambush.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Oh,
this is an ASMR game now.
Oh, an ambush. Is that what Makaria does? I love ambush.
No. She's like, I mean, she's like fine. She had like 3 glasses of wine, and she's
Makari is the kind of person that uses being a little bit drunk to act obnoxious and super drunk, even though they're not.
Yeah.
Makari is that person you could give a fake beer to, and they would be like, "Oh, so wasted," and you're like, "You're just being an asshole."
I mean, she's got 16 constitution. Like, I could fucking roll, and she would probably be fine.
Yeah.
I could drink more than you if I could drink.
That's right. I can pour more beers on my face than you can. So, this is how it's done, right? You crush the whole can on your face while it's still full of beer, and the beer sprays everywhere. And you just grab another one, just crush it on there. It's a fun game. Drinking.
I'm pretty sure that's how you do it.
Okay. So, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna be really quiet.
At that point, the rest of the group seems to at least be moderately aware of what Jewel's plan is. So she, if you'd like me to reroll, I can. Very quietly goes up to the door, and then is gonna open it and stab whoever's on the
I
other
got my
side.
bow.
Okay. All right. Well, they failed their perception, so basically, you can all let me clear the initiative order. We'll put everyone on there, and then all of you get a turn before they
just do that cartoon
Nice.
move where you just like walk away like loud.
Yeah.
footsteps.
Yeah. She walked
Well,
away.
I guess they're not here. We better go.
And then very quietly went back and goes,
I am fucker. See you later.
got a
And
1
jump
on
out.
her initiative.
An appropriate one. Yep. All right.
That makes sense.
All right. Let me roll for the Shuntendo Entertainment System. Okay. Everybody roll. We good?
Yep.
All right. So, Rin, you are technically the first to go, but if you want to hold your action, that would be the thing to do.
I shall. Yes, indeed. I don't want to go first.
All right.
I cede my position.
Okay. Do you want to do nothing, or do you want to hold? Do you want to ready an action?
Once Jewel opens the door, fireball.
Okay.
That's one way to start a party.
It's okay.
That's some good recon there. I love it.
Oh, great.
I'm bringing the recon.
That is the verbal component of the fireballs.
Recon. Okay, so give me that order again. What are you doing?
So I'm gonna move slightly.
Okay.
But it's once Jewel opens the door, fireball at hopefully a distance where I don't hit Jewel, but if not, then at a distance where I hit Jewel.
Okay.
The plus side, Jewel's good at dodging things now.
It'll be fine.
Okay. So Jewel,
Don't use your like.
it's your turn, but you hear. Actually, make a perception check.
Okay.
I want to see what you hear on the other side, because you're not pressing your ear to it, but you might still.
27.
Ooh, so perceptive. All right, let me see. They're like whispering to each other. I'll see if they can. Oh, Cole, you beat me by 2. Okay, you hear one of the bugbears whisper, "They're still there. Get out of the way." It's your turn.
She's committed to the plan.
Yeah, right? So you're gonna rip the door
You know
open.
what? They're there.
Shabam!
If they can get surprise, awesome. If she can stab them without that.
And the condition is fulfilled.
Yeah, so you're like, ha! And then you duck, and then, whoosh, okay.
I fireball directly this guy's square. This guy right here.
Okay. All right, so you hit him 20 feet. It's 20 feet, right?
It is 20 feet, yes.
Okay, all right. So that hits, you hit 3 targets, including Hyunhurith.
Joel.
Poor guy with his mandible mouth. So yeah, okay, let's make some saving throws.
Jewel's in this, right?
Oh, yes.
26 damage fireball. Not a great fireball, but it's cool.
Okay.
So
let me check something because now I have evasion.
DC 15 dex save.
Okay. All
Okay. So you make a saving throw. 24.
Nice. Everybody's
I
rolling
take
great.
no damage if I succeed the saving throw.
Fuck yeah. There you go. Look at you and your ablative.
Combo!
You're ablative horse shit. All right. 1 thug,
Oh, shit.
2 thugs, and then
Evasion.
1 thugs, 2 thugs, and then the other bugbear is out of range. Okay, you hit 4 targets. The flame rips around the corner, scorching Shun and his bugbear bodyguard. And you deal. Okay, so this first bugbear.
Say that 5 times fast. Bugbear bodyguard. Bugbear bodyguard.
All right, so this first guy gets the save. What's half damage? 13.
13, yeah.
Okay. Whoop. Shun also gets the save. Shun is very dexterous. Okay.
Probably because he's mostly spider.
And then the first thug is killed, just so burned to death. He screams for his mother and then dies. And then the second thug is badly burned but not killed. Okay, Jewel, you can finish your turn.
Well, there's someone directly in front of her. For stabbing. So against maybe better judgment, she moves up, draws her sword, and stabs him softly. Shrink. She crits.
Woo! Delightful.
And I believe I do have sneak attack because there's no one near me or him. For a beautiful amount of 29.
So you rolled a 16 plus a 13 plus an 11 plus a 5. Any one of those on their own except for the 5 would have killed him.
I murderized the fuck
Just
out
so
of
murdered. Just like he dies like a character in a samurai period drama. Blood just sprays out of him like a hose. He staggers back.
That is 45 points of damage.
Yeah. He had 32 on a good day. Yeah, he just slides apart like this. And
I think she doesn't have enough movement to get anywhere else, so she's gonna stay there.
Okay. All right. Cool. Sortie does not do anything yet.
You're great.
The thugs are both dead, so they don't have any opportunity to do anything. 8. It is your turn.
All right. Got my sweet bow out. Hup. I can't see anything yet. 10. 15. 20. 25. 30. And...
We just see 8 stalking the room with the bow, like Terminator vision on, like just looking for something to kill. You don't see anything.
Yeah, so I shrug, throw the bow on the ground, and javelin, and use the action to equip the shield.
Yeah, that sounds good. Okay. So let's see, 15 feet. Jewel, you see peer around the corner. You see holding slightly scorched, holding his little crossbow in his hand. You see Shun Shurith. He pops around the corner and he's like, "Take drow poison!" And he shoots you. Not with a gun though, not like a cool drow. So hand crossbow. Pew. He crits you. It goes right into your neck hole. Just thunk.
I mean, you didn't have a neck hole, but now you
yeah, he made one.
Yeah.
So yeah, he just jumps out, and it feels like you just get
me right there.
Yeah, it just feels like you get stung by an insect. So just thunk, it hits you. Can you make a Constitution saving throw?
Yeah, I can. Ow.
And then we'll talk about damage.
Whoa, boy. 3.
Oh, dear, Joel.
I am chaos plateauing hard today.
So, you failed your save by 5 or more. You're gonna take the piercing damage. Where did this other? Oh, it's just because it's a crit. Okay, you take 15 piercing damage. You get
if I half this damage, do I have everything? Because I mean, I'm definitely halving.
Oh yes, it's all 1 damage. Yeah, so you take 7. You take 7 damage, but you failed to save by more than 5. You're poisoned and unconscious. Yeah, you just seize up and then fall on your face.
Cool. 8 can see that at least.
Yeah, 8. You just hear like thwip, and then down she goes. Okay, so let me find some more. You're poisoned, you're prone, and you're unconscious. There you go. Thunk.
Jesus.
And then I know what it'll take to wake you up, and then
I know I didn't like spiders for a reason.
Moves the 15 out of the way, like, and then gets out of the way. All right, Makaria, it is your turn.
All right, Skelly boy, I need you to take. I like reach into like my pack and take the short bow and like grab the skeleton's short sword, and I'm like, here you go, switch it out. There you go. pat him on the back, go kill Spiderface. And I think that's both an action and a bonus action to re-equip the skeleton and then send it after the thing. So then I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So the skeleton can still get past me. And I can't see anybody or anything. So that's my turn.
Okay. All right, Rin.
Okay. I can't see anything that's happening, so 2, 3, 5, 6, I guess. And if anything comes around the corner into my line of sight, Adam, vicious mockery.
Okay.
I will mock the first person I see.
Sure, that sounds about right. Okay. All right. So you will have a target for your vicious mockery. You see a bugbear come around the corner.
It is indeed a bugbear. I will mock it viciously. 6 psychic damage if it fails its DC 15 wisdom save, and I say, your fur is patchier than most of your kind.
Okay, cool. It fails the save.
Sweet. So it takes 6 psychic damage and has disadvantage.
Excuse me. It has disadvantage? Okay. All right. It will throw a javelin at you with disadvantage.
That's fair.
It gets a 13.
I will cutting words the javelin at him. So I roll to cut words, and I say,
wait,
just because I'm right.
No, you used your reaction already to hold an action.
You're right.
Oh, that's right.
You're totally right.
That's right.
You're actually totally right.
So you'll take four piercing damage.
I'll take 4 piercing damage.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. Okay.
I didn't even think about that.
All right, Jewel, you are still unconscious. Skeletor.
He's gonna try his best. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He sees not Spiderface.
Yeah.
30. Then he will hold his action. If he sees a spider face, he's gonna shoot a spider face.
Okay, I'm gonna take the thugs off here because they're both dead. And I should actually hold on. 8, you can take your turn. I just need to write down all the stuff that you killed.
Sure. Okay, so I move 5, 10, 15, 20 up to Jewel.
Okay.
Is dragging her forced movement, and therefore does not provoke an attack of opportunity?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because she doesn't get to make the choice to move.
All right. Yeah. So I think actually, do I want to try and wake her up instead? Is it sleeping poison or something? Or do I just want to go over there and kill everyone? That's a good thing that I like to do. Ren and Molkari would be better at waking up Jewel. I'm going to stab the bugbear.
Okay.
I'll go up to the bugbear instead, and I stab it.
Okay.
Javelin attack. I rolled a 19.
Yeah, no problem. That's definitely a hit.
I stab him for 10 piercing damage.
Okay, so he dies, and from his skull.
Oh Jesus, no!
From his skull erupts a brain with legs.
Oh fuck!
Stab it.
Of course it does.
So yeah, you kill it, and he's like, and he falls over, and his head cracks open, and a brain leaps out, which you lunge at.
Yeah, I stab it immediately.
Quit it, good, please.
Yeah.
29.
Oh,
Got that big 20. All right.
Yes.
For 19 points of piercing damage.
All right, you almost, but do not kill it. Stab it.
I am aware of how these work.
Yeah.
So I use my action surge to attack it again.
Yeah.
Because since Jewel's already unconscious, it could just kill her.
Mm-hmm.
So I stab it again.
Okay, I'm gonna add it to the initiative order.
19.
A 19 is definitely sufficient.
And 15 further.
There you go. So you just stab as fast as you can, and down it goes.
Yep. And I have an extra attack, and I see a bugbear down here, so I'm gonna throw the javelin at it.
Okay, you're gonna have to move to be able to throw the javelin though, because like there's no. This is like right through a wall.
Sure. So I'd stomp on the sure.
Yep.
And I throw the javelin for 13.
Yeah, I think that misses. That's a miss. Yep.
Okay. That's my turn.
Okay. All right. So worked the last time. Shun pops out, and I guess where are you? 8? You're in this pile here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. He pops out and shoots you in the back with his dumb little hand crossbow. Pew. He gets an 18. It just bounces off of you.
Yeah, I just like turn my head to.
Yeah, and you just see him in his little spidery like face.
I shake my head at him.
Okay. Well, he runs back around the corner.
Fair enough.
Makaria, it's your turn.
Oh my god, I get a turn. Okay. 5, 10, load, 15, 20, 25, and 30. I'm up right next to Rin. I see a unconscious, not dead, is breathing.
Who is
Jewel.
what?
Is Jewel breathing?
You can't really tell from here, but she's not. I think it's reasonable to assume she's not dead.
Okay. I will hold an action to cast Toll the Dead on any non-party anything at all that's not in our party.
Okay. All right. Cool. Well, the Devourer's dead. Rin.
Okay. I'm gonna come up to this corner here. And I guess, can I see that bugbear from here? Is there like a line of sight from this square, Adam?
No, I wasn't able to.
No, you have to be out in the hall enough. Yeah.
All right, cool. I step out in the hall. I viciously mock the bugbear.
Okay.
Mockery.
Blech.
Man, you look even worse than that last guy, and his head exploded.
These are good. This is nice. You're getting good at this. All right. DC 15 wisdom save for Yawn the Bugbear. He gets a crit.
All right, he saves. So then I am immediately going to back up in behind with the rest of my movement because
Okay.
I don't want to be the first target here. So I'm gonna go there. Done.
Okay. All right. So the Bugbear will rush forward to attack.
He gets told.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna told him.
Yeah, you can tell him. Do it.
Gonna told him what for. I rolled so poorly.
You did. You really did.
Has he taken damage yet?
No.
Okay, well,
Gets a 4.
so he takes 7 necrotic damage.
Okay. Take 7.
And then I laugh at his pain.
Okay, perfect. Good. All right. Your skeleton.
Skelly. Oh, good Skelly. All right, skeleton. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shoots bugbear.
Okay.
Short bow at bugbear. 13 is not a hit.
No, it sure isn't.
Fails at shooting bugbear.
Okay.
I will track my arrows.
8. Would you like to do the thing?
Oh, the bugbear didn't attack on? It was the bugbear.
Oh, that's right, because it's still the bugbear's turn because
when
of,
the reaction. It wasn't my turn.
I get interrupted. It wasn't your turn. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll make an attack on 8. No, I got a 6. So
Okay.
now 8. You can finish your turn.
Sure. Yeah, I'll attack him. 17.
Yep, that's a hit, just barely, but yep.
10 points of piercing damage on him.
Okay.
Oh, please don't have an intellect devourer.
You're like, I want him to die, but also
Oh, what about 16?
16's a hit. Yep. That is the base minimum.
Further 13 points damage.
All right. Yes, your worst nightmares come true. You kill the bugbear, and it does indeed contain an intellect devourer. So the devourer emerges from the skull of the bugbear. Okay, so
I shove it.
okay.
Yeah, I shove it back 5 feet.
Okay.
Because then it can't get directly to Jewel, I think, maybe? Or at least that's the theory.
Okay.
2019.
All right. Yes. Let me roll. I feel like knocking over an intellect devourer is pretty easy.
You just kick it. You
just give it a boot. Okay. So it's
because they're only the size of a head, right? Like
smaller, in fact.
bigger.
All right. There it is. Okay. It gets a 16. So it rolls great, but not enough.
Yeah, so I push it back 5 feet as opposed to prone.
Yep.
I can. And then I step into the space.
Okay. Right. So that it doesn't go after. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. Anything else?
No.
Okay. I'm still on the GM layer. Hang on. There is where it is now. And again, Shun pops out of the darkness and shoots at 8.
Good.
He's gonna get you one of these shots. Pew! 15. Yeah, and then jumps back around the corner. Okay. Makaria, it's your turn.
All right, we gotta kill this brain.
Wait, I can't see the brain, but I heard it squish out of someone's skull. So
Yeah,
5,
I'd
10,
probably
15.
shout Intellect Devourer as well.
I can now see the brain. Let me see. What do I got? Because this is a bad juju.
I can see the brain.
I will cast Guiding Bolt on the brain.
Okay.
Fuck. Do I hit it?
No, 10. You do not. No.
Well, I just wasted my last spell slot.
It was worth
I
doing.
tried.
Okay. All right. So the Devourer. Let's see here. Jewel is around the corner, so
Yeah,
I think.
it's a corner.
Yeah, so it doesn't. I don't think it's reasonable that it can see it. Jewel does have a brain. So I think it's just gonna use. Let's see. I think it's gonna use it on. It'll use it on 8 because 8's all up in its face. Okay. So intelligence saving throw, please. 8.
Sure thing.
Pray to the gods of saving throws. Yay!
Nice. Okay. All right.
That's
So
a
you do not take any damage as it attempts to devour your intellect. You can feel it. Waves of psychic energy washing over your mind as you attempt to construct a defense, and you hold the creature's presence out.
Praise be.
Rin, it's your turn.
I am gonna use my patented killing things maneuver when paired with 8 here. And Dissonant Whispers the brain.
Okay.
See if this works. Does it succeed? It's 15 wisdom save.
Let's find out. Survey says 18.
Damn it. Okay, well it takes 3 psychic damage.
Okay.
Like shit.
All right.
Never mind.
The bugbears are dead. Jewel, you're asleep still. That poison coursing through your veins. What is the skeleton gonna do?
Oh, the skeleton's gonna shoot it if it can get to a point where it can see it.
Yeah, I think. I mean, what's its movement rate?
Oh, it can 30.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it can. Yeah, I can get to
Yeah,
a
I
place
can
where
get
it can
there.
see. Yeah.
Okay, the scaly boy goes there, shoots.
Okay.
Wait, no, I told it to hit it, shun, but no, it went after the bugbear.
Yeah, you can. I mean, you just have it fire on the intellect devourer. That's fine.
Okay. It gets a 9.
It does not hit.
It tried.
8, would you like to show him how it's done?
Yeah, let's give it a shot. I don't have my +1 javelin.
That's right. You do not.
I was about to click it. So I know I need to use magic weapons, so I will use Jim.
Don't you have a halberd?
That's Jim.
Oh, use Jim. That took
It's
me
Jim.
a second.
Yeah, Jim Halberd.
13 slashing damage.
Okay.
And we'll attack again. 16.
It's a hit. Yep.
16 more slashing damage.
Okay. All right. Dead. Killed and dead.
Okay. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I stand up next to Sean.
Okay.
Right, Albert up.
So Shun throws his hands up, and is like, I surrender, please, mercy.
How do we wake up our friend?
The poison is very strong. I will tell you the secret, but you have to promise to let me free.
Rin,
Yes.
I'm not authorized to make this decision.
All right, fine. Allow me. No, I think here's what we're going to do. You either tell us right now, or Brat bashes your ugly little face in. I think that's the operative plan.
Technically, this is sorry.
It'll be fine. Either way, you can bash. There's a blunt side of any weapon.
Just like looks at hands, giant hands.
Yeah, that'll work fine. I assume I could probably intimidate or persuade or something here. I'm just threatening using 8 at this point.
Yeah, you can intimidate. Sure.
Am I assisting?
In your flexing of your giant robot hands.
Yeah.
14.
14. Okay, let me make a.
Merkel is the best 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Macarius does.
Okay. All right. So Shun gets a 1. He rolls a 1. So he says, he looks around. He's like literally backed into a corner, and he says, "You just have to just shake them awake. It's fine. Just agitate them a little. They'll be fine."
So I look.
I hear this and I kick Jewel.
Okay, Jewel, you take 1 damage, and I think you have to make a. I think you make a save when you're. Yeah, if you take damage, yeah. The target. Oh, you just wake up, so no save. You just get kicked and wake up. You take 1 damage.
You were asleep.
Did no one try and wake me up sooner?
I just did that right now.
Everyone's dead. This is
You know how quickly fights. It's fine. You can kill Shun if you want to.
I look down the corridor again because I wasn't there when we got the mission to catch this dude. Right? I don't know what we're doing, and I say, so did we want him alive?
He's
Yes.
nodding
Wait.
fervently, like yes.
Wait, I feel like
yes.
did we want him alive? I thought we were supposed to kill him.
We'll take him back. That would be the most ideal solution. She can decide in which manner he dies.
No, I think we
so
were
when you
supposed
say
to kill
that,
him.
when you like take him back, he's like, "What? No, I can't go back. You can't take me back to Menzel Berenzin. I'll die if you take me there."
No.
No, not there. Where is
What?
that? I don't even know where that is.
You do not serve the Spider Queen?
Gross.
Do you see any spider paraphernalia on any of us?
She's tricky. She employs mercenaries.
Fair
Just
point.
kill him. I'm pretty sure we were supposed to kill him. I'm not 100%, but I can check my blog later.
The better relationship we have with the client, the more information that
No. She brings out her journal right here. Rizaril tasks us with killing Shun. Killing.
So when you say that, Shun clenches both fists and he's like, "Rizaril, I should have known. That lapdog, that lackey, that scum.
It
You
said
serve
killing.
him?"
And I look at Rin.
Here's the thing. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Hey, go ahead.
Yeah, I look at Rin like after she says that.
What you have for us, Jewel?
Jewel like looks up, comes around the corner, rubs the sleep out of her eye, and she's like, Rizarel's not exactly giving us anything particularly useful to us. He can't promise us safe passage. He said he has information about the lower levels of this dungeon. We could bring you there and ask him if he still wants us to kill you. We could kill you now and take your head, or you could offer us something significantly more valuable than his ire and information.
I mean, like here, he's one of the Xanathar. They worship a shitty beholder person,
And he's like,
And
we
your
don't worship him. He's just excellent.
Okay, still, Xanathar classically murder us on sight. Why are we saving this guy?
I'm
Kill
not
him.
necessarily saving him. I'm just looking to get the best deal out of this situation.
At the very least.
Well, if you're looking for a deal, my employers can pay you very well for my safety, I assure you. Let me go, and when you reach Skullport, they will pay you well, I promise.
Yeah, I'm not gonna believe that.
Not unless we're getting something here now.
At the very least, Rizarel's aligned with the Zentarum, who, I mean,
Also, we did make an agreement, and I'm loath to go back on agreements.
All right, let's knock him out and ask him if they want us to kill him.
Sounds
no,
great.
they said
Let's do
kill.
that.
Kill was the
So, what are you going to do? You just knock him out?
kill.
I just like have the halberd. I'm like, which end? Which end?
We agreed to kill him. Just kill him, 8.
Knock him out, bring him back. He'll be worth more.
Ugh.
That's what I thought. Yeah, and I just like turn back around, like, and then just kind of do like an over the shoulder, like with one giant fist, just like smack him against the wall and knock him out.
Okay, yeah, sure, that's fine. You don't have to roll or anything. I think he's fine to just knock him out. He's at your mercy, so.
Yeah, and I just fireman carry him over my shoulder.
Okay. All right, he's in your inventory. I'll take him off. I'll take him off the map for now.
Whatever strange mercy you have for this spider-faced fiend, I don't understand.
We'll probably still kill him. Just somewhere else, not here.
If it makes you feel any better, we're probably delivering him to his death.
Yeah, I mean, it does make me feel a bit better. Just seems like such a waste of time. Anyway, let's get on with it and go back to Ricky.
Okay, so you want to go back to Rizarel?
Yes, please.
Okay, I will gather you up and take you there because there isn't really anything along the way you're gonna run into.
Yeah, the bugbears classically haven't had anything useful, have they?
No, nobody in here has anything. Shun, you took Shun's stuff from where he was before, from like his lair.
He's probably. Oh, does he not carry like more doses of that poison on him?
Yeah, he shot what four of them, I think.
I think 3. One that hit Jewel, 2 that missed against me.
Okay, so he has 3 more. Yeah, 3 shots and then the little hand crossbow.
Yeah, and like it was useful against you, so like I give them over to Jewel in case. Presuming that the stealthy one also uses poisons. I don't know.
You're like, here, you could use this, right? All right. Now let me.
Sure, that sounds
delete-
great. How many
delete the
poison
original.
arrow bolts do I have?
3 uses. Adam said.
Yes, there are 3 bolts on that thing. I don't know who has proficiency in weird drow hand crossbow, but
And I use them in a different.
no, they're very specifically just
they're probably
for
short,
the
yeah.
drow hand crossbow. Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
that's
is it capital D drow hand crossbow, not just a hand crossbow?
It's like a special guy, but I don't know if it requires a different proficiency. I don't think it does. I think it's just if you can use hand crossbows, you can use this
still
one.
can use it.
It's just
Or-
lighter. It's lighter and fancier.
Yeah, rogues can certainly use hand crossbows.
Cool.
Yeah, so
Right.
we make our way back with this unconscious dude.
Yep. Okay.
And it
Is
was
it here?
Flip this way. I just put you in the big room so you didn't get stuck in the wall.
Oh, right.
sup.
Stomp.
Yeah.
Stomp. Rat people.
Yeah, so you come around the corner and they're like hanging out. Rizrael is like having a conversation with one of the ratty type people, and then you come in and Rizrael sees that you have Shunned's body, and they grin, this big grin, and they say, "I'm a bit surprised. You did as I asked. Well done." Is he alive?
Yes.
Currently.
Unexpected.
Yes, well, they decided to show mercy because they couldn't remember whether you said dead or alive.
He says, "Oh, leaving him alive isn't mercy. Not after I'm done with him, boys." And he gestures, and they come over to take the unconscious Shun away from you.
I have no problem with that.
I just like drop him on someone who's like not ready to pick him up.
Wait.
Yeah.
Are you planning to torture him? I've never tortured someone who has a spider face before.
And he shakes his head and he says, "No, but he'll make a fine gift."
You sure you don't want to just do a little bit of torture?
What is it with you flesh creatures and torture? It barely ever provides information of tactical significance.
No, but it provides pain and lovely screams.
What does that do for you?
It just makes me feel good, 8.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, it is kind of weird. So yeah, Rizrael's goons take Shun into the other room to prepare Shun for the journey. They've got Shun frozen in carbonite. And Rizrael turns back to you, and he says, "Well, your loyalty is noted. Nicely done."
Yes, well, you promised us that map thing and also information about Skullport and yada yada, etc., etc.
Probably gold as well. We normally ask for gold.
Did we? I don't remember.
I let Makaria do this negotiation only because I literally wasn't here when it was happening.
Yeah.
We weren't offered anything other than the map.
Was this before?
And a contact in Skullport.
Yeah, contact in Skullport.
So he says to you, the map, you're welcome to have a look at it. You can if you want.
Okay.
It appears to be a map of this level, with locational markings for Xanathar, like bases, predominantly concerned with that, and then spreading into other rooms.
Is there anything particular that we haven't already handled?
I think
Zombie dragons.
probably not. I think you've done a lot more exploring than they have. And most of the map describes the location from the stairs going down back rather than from up, because they came from below and you came from the top, right? So between the two of you, you've kind of you've already filled in most of the map.
Right.
He does, however, say, while some of you are looking at the map, he says to Makaria, if you're planning on going to Skullport, there's a friend of mine you can speak to. His name is Boskin Gorb. He's a member of the Black Network, like us. Give him this, and he reaches
Gorb.
Boskin Gorb.
How do you spell that?
BOSSKYN.
Oh my god, why?
GORRB. So I guess it's technically Boskin Gorb. Slightly two R's.
From the school of Floon Blackbar.
Yeah, the right fucking Forgotten Realms ass names. So he says, Boskin is an old friend of mine, a tiefling, member of the Black Network. Loyal. And then he hands you a coin, Makaria, and the coin it's just a silver coin. And it has the sigil of Waterdeep on it. But it's printed upside down, so the words are the right way up, but Waterdeep is flipped over.
Okay.
And on the back, it has a skull, and he hands it to you, and he says, a token, one of my own. Give it to Boskin. He'll know where it came from.
Sure. And the quickest way from here to there?
find the quickest way you get anywhere around here. Down. And he points at the map, and he says, you've seen it. You've seen the way down, right, from here?
Yeah, we saw the.
Yeah, so he points and he says, that'll take you down to level 3.
And Skullport's on level 6.
Skullport, I think you can connect to it through the Sargoth level. Let me take a look. Because he would know.
It's 6 on the elevator room.
Yeah. It was itself on level 6, but I believe you can reach it through.
And he would know how to do
Here we
that.
go. Okay, so he points out, he says, from here to level 3, there are several ways from there to Skullport. Beggar's Rest, Shadow Pass, Whisper Haunt. I hear there's others.
To me.
Or you can just take the river itself.
Like in a boat or.
And he looks at her as he's like, well, yes, unless you can swim.
I do have a ring of swimming, but. So, if you were making this journey back to Skullport, which way would you go? Because you're a coward and like to avoid fights, so.
He's just like deeply insulted by that. And he says, one is as good as another. We came up by boat.
Right. Well, I guess that's probably as useful as you can possibly be. So we'll be going. Have fun with the torture. I mean, not torture.
And he just looks at you like, we're not going to torture him. Whatever, fine. Okay, all right. So you leave and you walk out into the intersection there. I guess we have time for like a closing scene. What do you do? Are you like, let's go, get out of here, or is there more to do in this level?
Do we have any boats? Do you have a boat somewhere in that giant bag of yours, 8?
I don't think we have any boats on hand.
Do we feel ready to go down to the next level?
I mean, we've gained 2 levels on this level.
I heard that if you rescue the princess of Cornmeal, wait, what's the kingdom in 3? You bring her back, you get given a magic folding canoe. I don't know, whatever. It's Final Fantasy.
You were trying to make a joke.
I knew it. I knew the joke you were making. We're just missing the key details.
Not Cornelia, that's one. It's something else.
Cornelia's the first one. Yeah. Well, you don't need a boat. You just need a raft you can place down and walk across onto the other side.
Sure.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
Do we want to
Next,
presume? Do we want to presume upon Rizaril for another night's rest before we?
Oh God, I mean, you could ask, but do you really want to hang out in a 2-room apartment with some were-rats?
No.
Not really.
Yeah, I kind of didn't think so.
I mean, but the thing is like whether we want to or not, is it smarter?
I mean, we definitely need spell slots before we go to 3rd level.
Mm-hmm.
Like walking into the next level
But we could go back up and then come down again.
But if we leave this level and rest, then it respawns monsters, and there might be stuff in our way before we go down the stairs again.
Are you really scared of a few bugbears?
No?
Neither am I.
I'm just saying, if we want to get onto the next floor, we could do it first, and then find a place to rest there. And we
All right,
respawn.
let's do that then.
Okay. Well, if you die, I can't save you.
Okay, so the plan is to head down and go to the next level.
Yes.
Okay, all right. So as you turn to leave, as you start walking down the hallway, you hear a voice from behind you. You hear Rizril, and he's like, "Wait, hold on." And you turn, and he's holding something in his hand. It's like quite heavy, like fairly large. It seems to be like a stone carving or something. Let me see. It's a let's see here. Okay, yeah, so it's a stone object with a strange carving on one end, and it's about a foot long, and he's holding it, and he hands it to 8, like if you're making grabby hands. He hands it to you, and he says, now that you've cleared this area for me, I don't have any use for this. I don't know what door it unlocks, but I know it's somewhere down below us. So don't lose it.
Whoop. Put it in the bag of holding.
So now, you can
Look
read.
at it.
You can read the inscription on the side of it.
Oh, is it dwarven?
It says, "Meet me on the lost level. Find my twin in Slither Swamp."
Oh no. The Lost Levels wasn't even released to US audiences.
Yeah, I forgot to tell you, I have the Japan only version of Dungeon of the Mad Mage, so it has all the lost levels. So that's what we see is their last shot is you reading the like find my twin in Slither Swamp, and then we fade with
Who puts a swamp in a dungeon? Like
we fade.
Halaster.
So there you go. Yeah. So there you go. Cool. Well, thanks for tuning in, everybody, and for watching today's episode of Roll20 Presents Dungeons & Dragons Waterdeep Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Good work. You finished level 2. We're done. That's 2 levels down. There's a couple of like little fiddly bits on the various levels that we skip past, but I'm excited to see what the Sargoth level has to offer. So I'm going to go and polish up on
Yeah.
that business. Yeah.
Was
New
that the
level.
name of that? Was that the name of that Scorpid in the Valley of Trials that had a really long respawn time? Was that Sarkoth?
I
it
can't
was.
remember.
I think it
Or
was.
Sarkoth? No, whatever. Maybe it's a Scorpion level. That'd be weird.
Yeah.
Or a Scorpion.
So yeah, maybe I'll do like a little GM thing walkthrough of the next level, like doing prep. Maybe we'll do it on Sunday. We'll see. I got a bunch of other stuff I gotta shuffle around. So tune in next time for more, regardless. And if you want to keep up on any of the other stuff that we do, I will let the players tell you where they can be found on the internet. Elf, why don't you start us off?
Hello, friends. I'm Distracted Elf. You can find me at twitch.tv/DistractedElf or on Twitter @DistractedElf. I think in the next couple of days, I'm planning to play a bunch of Dwarf Fortress. So if you want to see me flail at a game that is going to be really complicated and archaic, then you can do that. Or not archaic, arcane. You can do that. Come and hit me up with some Dwarf Fortress.
Nice. I know a lot of people like Dwarf Fortress. Good luck, Elf. Good luck. Down below, Elf playing Jewel on the Far Coast. It's Lauren. Do the thing.
Is me. My name is Random Tuesday. You can find me pretty much everywhere on the internet at Random Tuesday. I make cosplays and I play games. I think I have now officially all of the stuff for Jewel. I have patterns and pictures, and I don't know, if you want to see me make cat noises in a YouTube video, now's your chance. So go find all of that stuff. It's an adventure for my Jewel cosplay. Which again, I'm never hopefully ever wearing that mask again.
Excellent. Yeah, you need the alternate cat girl version. Over in this corner, over here, it's Dave. Dave, if you would.
Hello, it's me. I am, if you want to follow me on Twitter, Dave_the_human. And because we need to raise that money to get me over to PAX West, gonna think about some streaming type things, because I should earn your money probably, shouldn't I, somehow? We were talking about looking at D&D stuff, because I'm pretty good at that, I think. Maybe people want to hear about that. And that will be on my Twitch channel at Dave_human. Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, and for all of that stuff, anything that we're doing as a Get Dave to Seattle fundraiser, we will let you all know.
Yes, absolutely.
We'll tweet about it and make sure to mention it during the stream. Cool. Last but not least, Makari Arata, Blue Jay.
It's me. My name is Blue Jay. You can find me on the internet at twitch.tv/BlueJay or on Twitter at BlueJay_712. I don't know that. Oh, wait. We recently did the cosplay. Both Lauren and I have pictures on our respective Patreons, so that's rad. I'm also doing a journal for Macaria, which is a bit confused by the break to Saltmarsh, because, yeah. I don't know quite how to journal the fact. I'm going to figure it out. Journal Saltmarsh. It'll happen. But anyway, you can find all that over on my Patreon. And that's the thing. That's me. I do that stuff.
Very cool. And that'll do it. You can find all of our back episodes of this show and all the other cool stuff that we've done on YouTube, Roll20 app, And as always, thank you so much for coming and watching the show, everybody. And we will see you next time. That's it for us. We're done. Bye. Whether you're a brand new fan or a longtime viewer, you can support the show and the cast of Roll20 Presents by going to roll20.net/start/Roll20Presents and signing up for a free account. Dungeon Masters will find maps, tokens, and a cornucopia of exciting tools to improve their game. Players will gain access to built-in character sheets with support for dozens of different role-playing games. No matter what role you take, our quantum randomized dice roller is there to keep the action moving. Don't wait to join the party. Sign up today at roll20.net/start/Roll20Presents.